Hey everyone, welcome to my very last December daily process video. I've got to admit I am getting a little bit tired of this project and I am super excited to be finishing it up here. But yeah, this is the very last video. I'm starting off with a layout that has a lot of greens and blues in it. I pulled out some of the same green pattern papers from Basic Gray that I used earlier, and I'm really just sticking to the basics here. I chose a sticker sheet that is the Basic Gray one I've been using the whole time, and I picked a sticker that said good cheer right here, which was kind of sarcastic, but anyway. I also picked this tag that's really cute. It has a polar bear with a sweater on it, which I really like, and I think there's just a good little spot for journaling right there, so I'm glad that I was able to incorporate this embellishment in my album. So I'm just adding the journaling there. And then I'm going to stick to a lot of the supplies that you have already seen me use. So I'm using the number from the Kelly Purkey December Daily Kit from a couple years ago. It's still available in her shop, I believe. And then I want to add some journaling on this card, and like on many other pages, I just grabbed some craft paper and kind of sized it down, tore it, and I think just the torn craft paper is really simple and it looks good in my opinion, so I just am doing it again. I'm not overthinking any of this at this point because I'm sure a lot of you who are also doing December Daily can relate. Like, it's really exciting at first and then you're just kind of wanting to make sure that it's done because it's a lot to have more than one project going at once. I am usually just Project Life and that's it, so I'm definitely not used to multitasking like this. I just added my date stamp. It's a mini date stamp. I think it's the 00 size. I got that off of Amazon. I actually bought it on accident, but the really small date stamp I think works really nicely in this album because it's such a small album to begin with. And then I'm going to add the number on the other side as well. I picked these alpha stickers that are the typical Kelly Purkey ones. And then I'm just adding this stamp that says Blurg. That's a Liz Lemon quote, I believe, and that is from the Hero Arts Kelly Purkey kit that has like the Not My Best Day kind of stuff. I forget what it's called. So I just have to add the stamp here, and then here's a look at the final thing. You can tell from this video it came together really quickly, but I'm super happy with it. So on to the next layout. This is the 30th and New Year's Eve. So I went to a wedding on the 30th and then the 31st was New Year's Eve, and I found that these two events actually went together so nicely. So I have this old card from last year's Kelly Purkey kit that had these two champagne glasses clinking, and I also have a Studio Calico card from last year that says clink and cheers, which I think works so well for a wedding and for New Year's, so I'm glad that that kind of ended up in the same spread. And my thinking on this layout was that I wanted to have the shiny gold because I thought it was really festive for New Year's, and then I also had the blue that was in that card, so I was just kind of trying to tie in the gold and the blue. They don't totally go together, but I still like how this layout turns out. So I just have to add my journaling on the 1st or on the 31st, and then I do it on this card as well, but I actually end up covering that up later. You'll see kind of how I move things around a little bit. So then I'm thinking about using this magic stamp set. I think it works so well for weddings and also for holidays. I'm not someone who's like into Disney or any of the magic stuff, but I think it works really well in Project Life. So I first stick down the sticker that says Celebrate, and that's also from the Basic Gray sheet. And I really like how it looks there, but I can't make anything else work there. I kind of skipped over some of my footage where I was trying to stamp on the bottom of it, and it just nothing worked. So I kind of gave up on it for a little while and went over to the other side, and I added a piece of blue washi tape just to tie in the other side, the blue from the other side. And then here I've stamped a little bit of magic under this Celebrate sticker, and I hate it because it just, I can't make it work. So I lost a little bit of the footage in between. Sorry, it's a little rushed, but I added the Celebrate sticker under the Instax photo, which I think looks really good. And then I had to cut myself a new card because I kind of ruined the other one a little too much. And then I'm going to just add some stamping, and unfortunately I think I lost the footage for that as well. But here's a look at the final layout. I just used the journaling spot and a little magic stamp set to decorate that bottom left hand card, and I love how that turned out. I think it just was worth it to abandon the old plan. And then I also added the 31 on the bottom picture just to add the number as I have in every other spread. So thank you so much for joining me for this whole December daily adventure. I'm really happy that it's come to an end, and I hope you got some ideas in the meantime. So I'll see you soon in my next video.